Hey guys, it's Monica. I know I look a little different. Um, I straightened my hair, so if you guys like it like this, comment down below. I'm really not sure how I feel about it, but kind of looks cute. Um, anyways, I wanted to talk about the kind of guys that us as trans women date. Now I have a video on this exact subject called um, "Gay or Straight? That is the question." But in the video, it was made so long ago, and the quality of the video is very crappy, and it's actually my most watched video on my whole channel for some reason. I had no idea that that would be the one that's the most watched. I thought it would be one of my series from A Tea Girl Story, but you guys do like the Tea Girl Story from My Heart to Yours series, but I guess you guys like the other Gay or Straight? That is the question video more. So I thought I'd do a updated version. So I'm not playing with my hair all the time and kind of just like talking around in circles and stuff. So let's talk about number one. Let's talk about the chaser. Now, the chaser is the guy who cannot. He's he's not straight. The chaser is the guy that basically dates you because he dates a trans woman because it's the closest he can get to being gay without technically being considered gay. I mean, I'm female. My driver's license says female. My ID says female. I'm a woman legally. I'm recognized as a woman. So whatever somebody believes in their head, like, oh, you're transsexual, I don't, and you may consider you identify as a woman, but I don't believe you're a woman. It doesn't matter to me because legally I'm recognized as a woman. So I don't care what other people's beliefs are. So a guy will take that into consideration and say, "Hey, you're a woman, so it's if I'm dating you, I'm dating a straight girl." So they'll date you because they can basically suck your downstairs area without, other people. And most women are, stealth anyways. So he knows that you're not going to tell anybody unless you have a whole bunch of, trans friends. And I don't, but I've messed with the chaser before, and they usually just want you to perform some type of crazy sexual act. Like they want you to fuck them, or they want to suck you downstairs, your lady stick. um, they want to like do things with you that they couldn't do with somebody who was born biologically female. But to me, in my own opinion, they're basically trying to only talk to you because they're as close. Talking to you is as close as they can get to being gay without technically being considered, a gay guy because hey, you're a girl. But they really are because if a guy only wants you for one reason, which is downstairs, the lady stick, then chances are he's going to talk to a drag queen. He'll probably even talk to a guy if he's pretty enough. Um, you know what I mean? As long as you look the part, chasers usually don't care. Chasers will talk to a drag queen because if they're pretty enough, then he doesn't care what they'll look like tomorrow in the morning because he's going to be gone way before then anyway. So let's talk about the straight guy. Now, the straight guy usually has a problem with it at first, and he progresses, and he will. Sometimes it's not this way. Sometimes the straight guy will like you. Like sometimes a straight guy will be okay with it at first, and then kind of have a problem with it, and then be okay with it. Like it just depends on the straight guy. Usually they have a problem with it, and then they'll be okay with it, or they'll kind of be okay with it at first, and then later on down the road they'll realize this isn't for me. I can't do this. So yeah, the straight guy pretty much when you tell him he's gonna have mixed feelings about it, but chances are he's gonna end up coming back around, and if he doesn't, then he probably will do it with another girl. So the straight guy usually, to me, every guy would fuck with a transsexual woman, no matter how homophobic, no matter how crazy they are. Like, no, I could never do that. If you're pretty enough, they'll fuck you. If Beyonce had a penis, I'm pretty sure any straight guy would get that. Trust me, pretty positive. And if they say that they wouldn't, they're lying. And if you comment down below saying that you wouldn't, and if she looked like Kim Kardashian, like a natural Kim Kardashian, not like a crazy Barbied out Kim Kardashian, you would fuck her. Trust me, you would fuck her. Um, that's just my opinion, like I said. So if you comment down below with your opinion, that's great, but I have my own opinion as well. So we covered the straight guy, we covered the chaser. Now let's cover the guy who okay, this is straight guy number 2. Let's label him that. Straight guy number 2, I consider straight because he likes women. Women in general. No matter what kind of woman you are. You are a woman who has a short haircut. You are a woman with a penis. You're a woman with a vagina. You are a woman that's tall. You're a woman that's short. You're a woman that's whatever. This guy, straight guy number 2, he'll talk to you. Because straight guy number 2 doesn't judge. He likes women in general. He likes soft skin, long hair, you know, a booty, boobs, you know, like all the things that make a woman, you know what I mean? That aura, that essence about yourself that when somebody looks at you, they can tell whether you are male or female. That that glow that you have about you, that womanhood that you have. That's what straight guy number 2 is attracted to. And straight guy number 1 is attracted to that as well, but he's just probably never experienced a transsexual woman before, so he's kind of confused on whether that makes him gay or whether that makes him straight or whatever. So yeah, straight guy number 2, he'll pretty much date as long as he loves, as long as he is okay like with the way that you look, he's not gonna care. As long as you're a woman, it doesn't matter because straight guy number 2 just loves women. I'd like to consider my boyfriend straight guy number 2. Now, he's never dated actually a transsexual woman like myself. He's only had one sexual experience with a transsexual woman, but he was 15 years old. And although that counts, to me it really doesn't matter because he's 15. I'd rather not date straight guy number 1 because he's too new at it, and I feel like he would want to go off, and it's kind of like dating a virgin, you know what I mean? Like a virgin will be, you know, he'll love you at first, but then he'll want to experience more. So, yeah, straight guy number 2, I would like to consider him as like my boyfriend. Exactly. He doesn't care as long as you're attractive to him, and if you're attractive and he feels a certain way about you, then he will date you. As long as you're not a man and you don't have pecs and you don't have like the short hair and like male features and this guyish guy. Even if you're like a transsexual that looks like a guy, probably still wouldn't date you. He wants a woman. So yeah. Let's see. Now there is one other guy that I will call chaser number 2, because the chaser number 2, like the difference between chaser number 2 and chaser number 1 is chaser number 1 usually likes, you know, femininity. Like he'll date a drag queen as long as she looks kind of feminine. He will, you know, talk to a transsexual, but mostly he just wants a penis and the look of a girl. But he pretty much is gay because he only wants a penis, really. Like chaser number 2 to me is gay because he will pretty much date anything. He'll pretty much lie to you and tell you he's never talked to a transsexual before. Just like chaser number 1. He will he will basically ask you to do the same things as chaser number 1. Fuck you fuck him suck your lady stick downstairs. Basically he's exactly like chaser number 1, except for this guy would do anything that walks. He would do a drag queen that looks like a man. He will do a transsexual that looks like a man. He will probably do a man that just happens to look pretty. He will do pretty much anything. Because chaser number 2 doesn't give a shit. He just is pretty much like, I don't know, sex addict or something. He's just like, I don't know what they call it. Is it pansexual or something like that? I forget what it's called. But somebody who will pretty much do anything in that nature, but he will most likely lie to you and tell you he's never talked to a girl of your nature. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't think of any more guys that we talked to. But like, to be completely honest, you'll be able to tell between chaser number one, chaser number two, straight guy number one, and straight guy number two, because there's obvious differences. I mean, you want to go for the straight guy because you're a woman. You want to respect yourself as a woman, and you're gonna date men who like women. That's just the respectful way to go about it. You're a woman. Date a man who likes a woman. Don't date men who want everything else and your mama, and they don't give a shit whether you're a woman or not, as long as you have a dick between your legs. That's so degrading, you know what I mean? You'll be able to tell the difference because sexually, chaser number one and two will want something different than straight guy number one and two. Straight guy number one and two will probably be apprehensive of doing anything with you sexually at first, but then eventually they'll get into the swirl. But anyways, if you guys have any ideas for next video, definitely comment down below. And I love you guys for watching, and until next time.